Hey, buddy. Oh, God. Yeah. I hope everybody's feeling alright. I will continue to the picture I started yesterday. Though I don't know how long I will stream today. Kind of depends. And I'm going to fix her eyes now because I didn't do it yesterday. It's kind of funny because it's my art style, but I tend to forget how to draw. I make no sense, and that's okay. It's alright. It's actually something I have always done. Kind of checking how I drew stuff, because I don't remember, man. I don't have much in that skull of mine, honestly. Sometimes feel like... let me undo this and see how it looks like when I draw. I watched some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon videos today and I was like, man, kind of wanna play the old ones on stream, or at least one of them. But then I'm also not sure if I want to do that. Been so long since I last played them, and I feel like ever since Gale of Darkness and was it Gale of Darkness? I'm not sure right now. Something about time, darkness, and sky. There were 3 games actually. They are kind of connected. I haven't touched Pokemon Mystery Dungeon ever since. Because the 3D kind of, I don't know, felt weird to me. Like a lot of stuff they do in the 3D versions of those games, I kind of feel like they are out of place in the 3D, in the pixel versions. Kind of out of place when it turns into 3D. Maybe that's just me. I personally normally don't care that much about 3D or not 3D. But I don't know, man. Somehow with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 3D feels weird. There's something odd about it. I know, because like the pixel sprites, they can only show a certain amount of emotions and all that. And once it turned into 3D, I feel like a lot of the stuff that they do in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon starts to look a little weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. Oops, that's the wrong color. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know. Something does not feel right. And something does not feel right here either. Ah, circle button. Okay. I always change the size of the groups of the thingies in my programs, and that kind of affects the size of the canvas in stream, and I'm always worrying that I mess it up. Oh, and I forgot how to draw eyes. Pens all the time. I'm actually really glad that I draw the eyes the way I draw them now, because I liked them before as well, but there was something missing, and I feel like I found that something, and I think that's... I like the way I draw eyes. Even though I always forget how to draw them. As an art style doesn't know how to use that art style. Logic. I'm a scammer. I don't even know how my own art works. Funny, ain't it? Doop. Doop, boop, doop, boop. Wonder if I like, depending on how the talk tomorrow with my prof goes, I will decide if I mentioned that yesterday as well. I will decide if I will work on my project stuff like on stream, because there will be like a lot of art related stuff, and also rigging. That is if stuff works out, of course, but I was thinking maybe I do that on stream. Wonder how I will manage that. If I will just do normal streams, but instead of like art streams where I don't know what to draw in that week, I will just do that stuff. Or if I will, I don't know, just spontaneously work on it. Still the same color. Never mind. On like different times in a day, so that I stream more than once a day, maybe sometimes. But I'm not sure about that, because if that's the case, I will have to think for how long I gonna work on certain aspects of it. Because otherwise I will struggle keeping it up. I feel like I have to plan that, but I can't plan something that I don't know the answer to yet, I guess. Ah, boo-hoo. I really hope tomorrow will not be too annoying with that person. I needed to less soft around the edges. So I don't know what it is, but like, I hate traveling by train. Somehow train travels always stress the fuck out of me, and I don't even know why. They are so stressful. Going from A to B. And oopsie, being worried that, you know, somehow magically miss the call of the train guy to get off. I always have this I'm always so scared that I don't know, it most likely won't happen. But I'm always so scared that I will like get stuck in a certain city or something because I wasn't reacting fast enough. Even if that is probably very unlikely to ever happen, it's always in my head. and it makes me anxious. So I can't really sit there with my earbuds in and listen to music or something that a normal person would do when they are like in the train. Cause I'm just so fucking anxious all the time. Man. Why am I like this? Like I forgot something already and I just kinda started, man. Oh, wait, what? Wrong picture. For a second I was confused, thinking I already drew that part, but I obviously didn't. Yep. Wink. It's just... Party. It's like art styles are so weird, like you kind of start doing certain things while drawing and you don't have a specific reason why you do those things. You kind of just get used to it. And that's how you create your art style, boys and girls. Just a random bullshit go. At least that's somehow how I often feel about it. It's so random. It's so random. Just kind of work on stuff. On the other side of the eye. Okay. Put so much shit in the eyes. I would put even more, but the more you do, the less people will understand what's even going on there anymore. Like there's already so much going on in the eyes. Don't have to overcomplicate it too much. I do it anyways. Lily, hilly, billy, silly. Hello, party. How you doing? I'm just kind of vibing here. Green. You and your food. Enjoy. Calm your brain down. Got a thing that today is rather calm as well. Wait, is this? I forgot to put something. Didn't I? I did. I was already wondering why the color looks so weird. Man. Nice eyes, thank you. The best part about my drawings. I enjoy drawing eyes the most. Yeah, a lot of fun. Much sparkling going on there. Unexplained sparkling, it just exists to look pretty. Sparkle, sparkle. what brush size to use mainly. El gato! El gato! I feel like I've done so much today, but at the same time I feel like I haven't done anything. And I feel nervous for tomorrow for no reason, mainly because I don't want tomorrow to come. It's kinda the main reason, man. Just can't be bothered. Seriously. Responsibilities. I'm mainly nervous, honestly, about getting in an argument with my prof, and fuck, that's the wrong brush. Wrong brush. God damn it. In an argument with my prof, and basically ending up with the conclusion that what I have in mind doesn't work out or something because she just doesn't approve of it, or I don't know, man. And I don't want that to happen. That makes me a little bit anxious. But well, we'll see. I can't know until it happens. Sadly. Very sad. Much boohoo. I just realized I haven't made the eyes blurry yet. I in fact did not do that. Is 10 good enough? No, really? I don't know what that woman wants from me. Like, I don't mind negotiating with people if there's a certain thing they have in their mind, but people just being completely closed-minded because they don't like a certain culture or whatever is disgusting, man. That woman disgusts me. It wasn't for a grade. It wasn't for a grade. Can't be arsed to get into a fight with a prof over a degree. It's not worth my lifetime. The only thing that's playing in my brain. Don't waste your time. Time is precious. Precious little baby. I'm already going to get mad at myself again because I will most likely draw this picture to a certain extent. The tablet just decided to unwork itself. And then I will forget, not forget about it, but like not think about working on my art pieces that have to be finished. I mean, they don't have to be finished, but they are just very sad there in the corner because I don't finish them. Maybe I should just draw eyes daily and upload them. Quality content. Today we have eye drawing 562. And that's it. other artists out there who just draw eyes daily and upload them and they make their living out of that. Does that exist? Is that a concept? Man. Just drawing eyes. Everybody can look at eyeballs. They aren't exactly eyeballs because those eyes are not round. They're not bowls. It's gonna sound weird, but sometimes anime eyes make me think of like fried eggs. It makes no sense. Simply because like in a lot of art styles, the eye is kind of open, right? Like some people draw it closed like it is in real life. Most people don't. It's kind of like a fried egg, I don't know. Don't question my logic. I was also thinking about, because like a few people know that, but before I made my new social media accounts, I used to have a DeviantArt and a YouTube account, and I would sometimes just record my process of drawing and like speed it up, put some music over it and upload that to YouTube. But I eventually stopped because obviously for those videos I really like to use music that I would personally listen to, and that is of course not okay with copyright stuff. And I don't know if most videos you're allowed to use like on streams and stuff, but not necessarily in like edited videos. And I don't know if I would like to upload those kind of videos without any music, so people can like turn on their own music, because I don't know, I feel like kind of the point of watching those videos is also to like listen to the music the artist puts in there. Not having any sound feels weird. Maybe that's just me. Oh, fuck, did I? Ah. But I was thinking about doing those kind of videos again at some point, especially with fan art, since they're like more likely to be watched, obviously. But for that I have to think about fan art I can actually draw. Okay, now the eye whites. The light. Don't go into the light. Oh, and another one. Can't fucking draw anymore. Before I forget what day it is tomorrow. Fuck up. That wouldn't be funny, actually. That wouldn't be funny. Not worth the grade. That reminds me. After the stream I have to check my grades. I don't know if they gave it to me already or if it just means I failed or something. the internship thingy. Because I think a few people did not get them yet, but sometimes it's because they are fucking slow. Other times it's because you did not actually pass, and I would like to be informed. There we go. Eyes are served. I think for some weird reason this is not the color it is supposed to be though. This doesn't look the orange it is supposed to be. Let me change that. Make it closer, please. Let me get closer, sir. Whoops. Ha! Ha! Something like that, I suppose. It's good enough. Oh god, my chair is creaking again. Guess I'm a certified grandma, and that's about it. That's just about it. I don't know, maybe I try to finish this picture tomorrow after I get home, but I can't promise anything. Because I don't know when I get home. It really depends on how long I'm going to argue with that woman. And that really bugs me. Because it's already going to be pretty late. Train times just suck. And I don't know why, but I mean, I know why. I don't know if a lot of people have that. I really don't like being around the train station at like late hours. The kind of people you encounter there are getting weirder and weirder with the hour. I remember last time when I was there doing my when I had that was a few weeks ago, when I had to go to university also because of a presentation I had to hold. I haven't been to the train station in a long time, and at the moment it's like in construction. Like everything kind of is at the moment, I feel like. And I didn't know where I had to go to get my train. Because there were like pathways everywhere and I didn't know where to go. And I had to talk to people. And somehow always when I need help there are only men around. And I don't like talking to male strangers especially. I don't know, man. They always scare me. And at some point there was a guy, I think he wanted to know which train he has to take to get to a certain place, but I didn't know. I was just at the ticket machine and bought myself a ticket. Like in Germany you have to buy your own tickets at a machine, and basically in the train sometimes they check up on you if you have a ticket or not, and if you don't you have to pay a fee. that is way higher than, like, 6 times higher than the original ticket price or something. So yeah. And I told him I don't know where he needs to go, which train he has to take to go there, because I'm not familiar with obviously. I only know my train and I don't know the rest. And when I saw him outside, like, I checked the papers because I wasn't sure. Maybe I see it because I had to check mine where my train is. Because my phone doesn't work outside of internet regions. I don't have internet on my phone anymore. And I met him outside again, and he was kind of panicking, and I was like telling him something because I wasn't sure if that was the train he needed. But eventually he like stomped after me, and that made me so fucking nervous. I was just like, God damn it, don't turn around. Just keep walking. There are people all over the place. Everything is going to be alright. That line is not supposed to be there. Man. Tomorrow will either be like good or bad. I hope my voice doesn't die while I'm holding that presentation. I will most likely just have a lot of slime in my throat like I do these days still. It's like the only thing I still struggle a little bit since I got sick last week, the week before. I don't know. But yeah. Everything is going to be fun. And maybe I have stuff to provide on stream. Maybe I don't. Kind of hope I do. Would be nice to finish that project this semester. Kinda sucks me. I was also thinking, like, since my university heavily focuses on like 3D stuff, I was thinking maybe when I get myself a good PC for like gaming, of course, so I can play games like Assassin's Creed on stream. I could play them right now as well, but I feel like my laptop would get a little bit too burned up and crisp. I was thinking maybe if I get bored or something. I know some basics about 3D already, but maybe I gonna try and like learn more about it and I don't know, do some 3D shit as well. Because I see a lot of artists who actually do 3D rendering. They render their own scenes and use those for drawing really cool backgrounds, for example. I think that's like really, I think that's amazing, like integrating 3D things you create and kind of drawing over them to create art. I find that really interesting. Also, so I can make a model of the mascot that I made for you guys. So you can throw yourself with channel points. Good offer, isn't it? That would be kind of cool, I think. It's just an strand. Also gotta see how far I get in Breath of the Wild this week. Like, since the sequel got delayed till next year, I was like, I didn't remember what they were saying. I remember it said 2022 in one trailer, but it was kind of obvious that they're gonna delay it. I don't care as long as the game turns out to be good. It better be amazing. But since it got delayed, I think I'm gonna focus more on the story. So I have to check how many hearts I need for the Master Sword so I can get that. God damn it. Fuck. Just realized by 1 pixel. Man. God damn it. Thought I got it right, I guess I didn't. 1 pixel, man. Well, it's more than 1 pixel, but... Ah. I do think it's really cool when people, like, I try to do that with my characters. I try to give them different eyes, like shapes. And then also like the way you color the inside, if they have like different kind of, what is the word for it? Not just the iris, but also, is it the pupil? The dot in the middle. Like, I personally like the cat ones. Or demon, whatever you might call it. On characters. I think they are very pretty. But then I also see like characters who have like, I don't know, hearts, stars, butterflies, anything really in their eyes. And I think it's really cool to do that. And then also the eye shape when it's different. And people do go to tell me then, oh, the eyes always look the same. Like, no. They don't. Similar, yeah, but not the same. I love the eyes that I gave my model. Because they're my favorite kind of eyes. Basically cat eyes, whatever. I remember when I was like little, I was always telling my mother, I want red or gold eyes when I don't know if it's possible, whatever, la la la. And then I want those pointy pupils. I don't want round one, I want those that cats have because they look so much cooler. But then I think contact lenses that look like that, I believe when you blink, they turn around and they spin so that your eyes... it looks weird. Which is kind of sad, honestly. Not to mention, I'm kind of scared of contact lenses because from what I read, you get a lot of irritations and all that. And you shouldn't really buy those unless you get them from an eye dude, doctor, guy, whatever. Because they can basically cause blindness if you're unlucky. And I was like, yeah, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna risk that. And then also I hear like, oh yeah, they're gonna dye your original eye color, and I'm like, I mean, my eye color is pretty generic, but I don't hate it. It's also the main reason why I don't dye my hair, because as far as I'm aware, you kind of lose your natural hair color or something, and I kind of don't want that. Kind of stains, or I don't know. Maybe that's just rumors. Maybe that's just like the rumors about shaving your arm hair and it goes back thicker. Whatever. In that case, a lot of girls would already have locks growing on their legs, man. Yeah, that's also another thing I find really cool about VTubers. You can add your favorite things that you can't have as a person and have it as a virtual model, which is cool. I think that's cool. I draw over the line. Is that all the hair? I do believe so. Yes. I don't know, drawing is so weird. Just me. Drawing is weird. Remember when I was younger? Did you guys ever have like, I don't know, dream jobs that most likely weren't to come true, but you were still thinking about it occasionally? I think I said that before, but I used to think about becoming an actress. I don't know why, but somehow pretending to be a certain character and play that role sounded really cool to me. Like being part of movies and actually like if you have a script that you have to learn, like I can imagine it must be very hard to kind of remember those lines. I have no idea how the life of a movie person looks like, how much they have to remember at once. But I was often like, I don't know. Being an actress sounds kind of fun. And also not. The acting sounds fun. I don't know. I never did any acting whatsoever though. Not once in my entire life. I was just thinking about it. I think my mother used to tell me it's like supposed to, like with the intention to make me feel bad or something, that I should become an actress because like I said it before. She always said that I'm a drama queen whatsoever, la la la, you know. And I was like, taking it kind of serious. I was like, that's not a bad idea now that you mention it, you know. Nothing came of it though. Trying to find color reference. Oh, my eyes are so dry, man. Fuck, I thought there's a color reference there. We had rain the past 3 days. Today we don't, and now my eyes are like feeling like crap again. The pollen, man. Fucking pollen. It's always the pollen. When I was sick last week, I was actually legit thinking, I mean, not talking on stream is a bad thing, right? Especially if you're like small like me. You're supposed to talk. But I was like, man, I'm so bored. Part of me was thinking about just starting a art stream with no talking, just drawing. But then I was like, I don't think that's a good idea, especially if people show up and they want to talk to me, because then I want to talk, and if I can't talk, it will piss me off. Because I wasn't talking. Bye-bye. Oh no, such a bad person, I forgot to talk. Can't talk 24/7. I just randomly think about stuff to talk about, honestly. She even said bye, Heartless. Oh no, I'm so cruel. I said bye. Me crying pillow for 3 hours. Just 3 hours? Let's make it more. Is there anything else cruel I can say? I don't know, man. I'm so bad at insulting people. I'm going to stop to talk for 10 minutes or something. There's a redeem that like is like automatically generated when you become an affiliate, which is basically called timeout, I believe, which makes you it's supposed to make you not talk for I don't know how long. I think that's fucking stupid, because man, what fun does chat have if I'm just sitting here silent? I would get bored. Yeah, sorry. I don't know, man. Or like there's another redeem which is like upside down or something, where you're supposed to play the game upside down, and like I can't do that. I have a laptop. I can't. It doesn't work. I wouldn't be able to touch the keyboard if I turned my laptop upside down. I wouldn't be able to play. So fun. Because I suck at talking shit. That's the problem. God. The fucking coughing is coming out sometimes. It's gonna be fun tomorrow. My throat is much better, but I still have to cough sometimes. If I inhale too sharply. I don't know what camera turning upside down does. I can turn my model upside down, but I don't know what the hell that would do. I wouldn't do a shit, would it? Just turn my model upside down. Kind of. It's kind of stupid. There we go. Nobody sees it from afar, but I see it. It's softer. Yeah, turn the laptop upside down as part of the redeem. It's meant for like the keyboard, so if you have a PC, you kind of, because the keyboard is usually like, a lot of people have wireless keyboards. So you turn the keyboard upside down in order to make it more complicated to play on it, but that wouldn't work for me on my laptop. That would not make any sense. I do not remember how I drew those horns. I don't remember, man. Must. That's not an emote, that's an actual drawing. It's a wallpaper. That little blob thingy is supposed to be the mascot for my viewers. It's kind of... Those ears can be horns. You have a little demon tail. You have like a rugged, I don't know, body. And the eyes remind me of pumpkins when you light a fire inside of them. Maybe. Maybe. Meow. Draw the line. Fuck. Don't draw the line. I want to light a fire in your brains. Exactly. That's also, I don't know, probably nobody really noticed that, but when people follow me, oopsie, that little blob is following my character as well. And that doesn't look good. No, I don't like it. How the fuck did I do that? I don't remember, man. God damn it. I wanted something that can look foxish with the ears, but also like it horns. And it has to be simple. Nobody wants over detailed mascots, at least I don't. Blinking too much. There was something, what was it? Did I read something today, or was it a dream? I don't remember. All that's in my brain right now is the power of friendship, and then I think of fairy tale, and I don't remember what the fuck my brain was just thinking. Oh man. Brain doesn't function properly these days. It kind of exists, but it isn't here. Horns. Oh, middle finger. Overlay. Which screen? Right. Oh, my screen is turning fucking yellow again. My eyes. It's to protect my eyes, not to hurt them, man. God damn it. Hello, Georgie. Good evening to you, sir. Oopsie. It looks like dirt. Good night. Why are you saying good night? I'm not going to bed yet. Am I colorblind? It's because my... It is bluish, I think. It's just because my stupid screen changed color. Damn it, man. Hate it. I hate it, man. Nightlight, yes, I have it on because it's better for your eyes. But it's so weird when you're drawing and you're like really focused on the screen and then all of a sudden your screen just turns yellow and it kind of hurts in a weird way. Yeah, I have a timer for that. There's a timer that basically it turns on when the sun is setting according to calendar stuff, you know. Not using laptop. I have been on a laptop for way too long today because I've been busy with work today. Been staring at that screen for very long. But yeah. I have that timer. Ah, what the fuck? I need to drink. Wow. God damn it, man. You're gonna break me. Did you see the crossword though? I made sure to add that. I made sure to add that. I know, it has no eyes. It's so cursed. The spam. What can I say to that? 10:20. Man. I don't know why I feel so tired today. Out of all days, I have to feel tired. I can't even fucking talk anymore. I have to feel tired the day before my stupid ass presentation. What is this? What is this bullshit? Man. A boohoo. I think I'm even the first one, which is good. One thing I really hate when presenting is being one of the last. I like it to be over with. I feel like I've been dreaming so much bullshit lately that my sleep has been really bad. Also, dog's been sleeping in my room for quite a while now. And she always wakes me up in the middle of the night because she has to go poop. And then I wake up in the morning and I have my door open so that cat can get out of my room. So she can use the litter box downstairs because she prefers using that one. And my parents' room is open, and the other dog kind of decides he wants to sneak into my bed in the morning and lay on my legs, whatever. He's a like medium-sized dog. Whippet. Not sure if I like that streak. And then I kind of fell asleep again with all the fucking dogs in my bed. And I didn't want to get up because I felt so tired. And then I got up eventually a bit after 9. Just to go downstairs. There's a big pile of poop on the floor. And I'm just like, man, I just got up. Do I really have to clean that up now? Stupid dog. All the fucking time. It's like one thing, I believe you can somewhat teach it to your dog as well, but dog poop tends to smell a lot more than cat poop, I feel. My cat's poop usually hardly smells. Like, I'm not going to stick my nose into it, but you know, you kind of can smell when an animal put its feces somewhere. Like my cat's doesn't smell like much unless her stomach isn't doing well. But that dog poop smells so fucking awful. I'm not sleeping till 9. I sleep till 8 probably, and then I lay in bed till 9 because I don't want to move my ass. I hate getting up. It's like the most exhausting part of the day. Getting up. If I have a day where you can't stay in bed until like 9, I do it. I could get up at 7. I sometimes wake up at 7, but I just don't want to. Because, you know, your pets kind of remember your routine. And I don't want Maple to think I get up at 7 every morning, because if there are days where I don't want to get up at 7, she will start throwing a tantrum at 7 because I haven't gotten up yet. I'd rather have her be in bed till 9 and then get up. Because then she doesn't annoy me in the morning. It's kind of... Fuck. Nah, but I can't. Like, one thing, you know, when you wake up and you think to yourself, oh, we still have so much time to sleep. I don't like doing that. Because I feel like crap after I wake up again. Yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Aggressive coloring. I remember as a kid, I can't fucking talk today, man. As a kid, my mother used to sometimes buy us like fantasy coloring book stuff, and we really like to kind of draw over the pictures and like create our own versions of the characters. I like coloring books. My mother would just draw random lines on the paper, like all over, kind of like she just takes a pen and then she goes like this. And then the fun part was just filling in those things, and then you have like rules that the colors are not allowed to be next to each other like this. They have to be different colors, and that was a lot of fun. And then you only had a limited amount of colors to use though. I did that so much as a kid, those kind of things. I enjoyed that shit. It's kind of... if we wanted to draw, she would just scribble down that shit on a paper and we would be busy for a while. I remember that very well. I used to do Sudoku a lot as a kid, like I was addicted to Sudoku. And now I can't even calculate 7 plus 8 without a calculator. Or more like, if I think about what is 7 plus 8, my brain will be like, okay, 7 is 5 plus 2 and 8 is 5 plus 3, which means 5 plus 5 is 10 and then 2 plus 3 is 5, so it is 15. That's how I calculate. I'm really slow at math. I guess there are different ways your brain can function in that term, but I always tend to go with like number 5. Ah! Oh, my knee hurts. Why would you extra step? I don't know, that's just how my brain works. Yeah, I guess, but though. That's how I usually, if I calculate like that, it's usually when I have like a... Let me think. When I cook tea, for example, and I have a time on the clock that basically tells me what time it is, and I try to calculate, like, if I make tea for myself and for my little sister, I will have different steeping times because she likes her tea as weak as possible. And I like my tea is pretty strong. So mine steeps longer and hers way shorter, and I have to kind of calculate, okay, what number will it be? Go get some tea. I didn't drink any tea today. There was no time. I had no time drinking tea today. Somehow already was 6 p.m. and then I was like, well, I'm alone with my mother right now, so I have to help her out and shit. So I had to postpone my stream a little bit. And then there was no time for tea anymore. Very sad. the saddest part about when it gets warmer. I can't really drink tea anymore because I'm not that much of a fan of iced tea. I don't know. It's so much work to make it if you want to have good iced tea. Yeah, I do as well, but it's not as enjoyable if you're already all sweaty and shit because it's so warm outside and then you drink a hot cup of tea and you get even more sweaty. I hate sweating. Like when I used to have a fan in my room, I used to have the fan on whenever I did my workouts so that I would sweat less. I know that's not healthy, but I just hate sweating so fucking much. It's so nasty. And I don't even sweat that much. I remember I went like out for running with a friend at some point because they wanted to do some exercise stuff while they were around. And I remember that friend was like sweating like a fucking waterfall from running. And I'm just like all clean, there's no sweat drop whatsoever. And we're like, that's not fair, you're cheating, you're not sweating at all. I was like, what? I mean, I am sweating, I'm not a waterfall kind of sweat person. That really rarely happens to me, that I sweat a lot like that. I get more sticky than like soaked, if that makes sense. And then you have to shower all the time to get that nasty sweat out of you. Show the sun who's the real shit in this household. I mean, my room sometimes was up to 40 degrees. This one should be better. It's still warm sometimes in here, but it should be better. Fuck. Like right now. Thinking about games to play. I feel like I still want to do that Nuzlocke with like ghost Pokemon only, but I don't know if I want to do it just yet already, or if I want to wait with it for a bit. I also want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, one of the old ones. But then I feel like there's so much Pokemon again. Yeah, I had one planned where I play with ghost Pokemon only. I did some research on which game would be the best one to use for that kind of run. And turns out that would be Pokemon Sun, Moon, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because it has quite a lot of ghost Pokemon and varieties of typing, so you don't have like just pure ghost Pokemon, but like there's a ghost fairy one in Sun and Moon. So I would probably go with Ultra Sun and Moon because that one is like the quote-unquote upgraded version. Has more Pokemon, ghost Pokemon at least. I think Sword and Shield works as well, but I do not have Sword and Shield. So I don't know. Never bought that game because it looks just so fucking awful. Hello! You told me to stretch. I didn't see that in a second. Ah, god, my back is dead. I've been sitting for way too long today. I'm gonna get a cramp. But no. I played Ruby, well, like the remake, but still. As far as I'm aware, Ruby is really bad for like ghost runs. But I feel like a Nuzlocke. I forgot the word. With just ghost Pokemon could be kinda entertaining. Because it will be fucking difficult. Ghost Pokemon have so many weaknesses, I feel like. Like they don't have that many weaknesses, but the Pokemon that have the weakness advantage are very common. Dark attacks are very common. I'm doing fine. Was sick, but I'm doing better. How about you? I'm almost fully cured. My throat is just having a spasm a little bit every now and then. Thank you. Trying my best. Pretty good. That's good news. From last week's problem. Honestly, the weeks go over so fast that I kind of forget when shit happened. I'm always confused by time. Are you hitting a goal or what do you mean? Hit with the baseball bat. Strike. Strike it real good. Hitting things. Did you guys play golf in your life before? I haven't. Somehow imagine it to be rather boring. Maybe that's just me though. No. Not a dad yet. Isn't golf like a dad sport? Don't a lot of dads like golfing? Done it a few times, so I haven't been Georgie. Mini golf at a bowling alley. I bowled, but the golfing not once. Like I feel like I would be so fucking frustrated if I can't hit the hole because I feel like I wouldn't. I'm so bad at aiming. I'm so bad at aiming. Like I try really hard. I'm really good at like aiming to not hit something, but I'm not good at aiming when it comes to the intention to hit something. I guess so. I mean, at least it's more of a calm sport. It's like less. It's not aggressive. Unless you hit someone with the baseball. It's not a baseball. What is wrong with my brain today? It's the golf bat. It's not a baseball bat, it's something else. That's also why I don't play shooter games, because I'm just like, if I aim at something and it has to be perfect, or I'm just so unsatisfied that I don't want to do it anymore. And I always want to headshot people in video games. It's so much fun to have a headshot crit and they just die. If I can't get that done, I'm just so unhappy with myself. It has to be a headshot. Just has to be. You guys will notice that once I play Assassin's Creed, I take forever to take out a single fortress. Because I just try to do it clean. Yeah, with moderns especially. There's so much shaking as well, and I'm motion sick. I can't handle that, it's not working. Ass Creed. Yeah. Did they announce any new games in that franchise, by the way? I haven't been paying attention to that at all. I just know Valhalla because I have a friend who's like really into Vikings and I instantly send it to him. It's like, look, it's you. It doesn't go perfect. It's so sad when you clear a fortress and like as you clear it, you see that one guard that you didn't see. I remember in the I think it's Odyssey. I didn't play it a lot because like while I was playing it I was considering to start streaming. And I thought it would be kind of cool to play that on stream without me knowing the entire story and all that. So I'm like somewhat surprised, you know. So I stopped playing it after the first war thingy you kind of fight, which is like rather early in the game. And there was this one fortress. It was a bigger one, I think. And I don't know if it was because I tend to put the time in the game at night because I like to invade places at night because it's like easier to plan because the guards go to bed and you can kind of like check if they go to bed and then you can kill them in their sleep, which is easier with cleaning up and all that shit, you know. And basically what happened because of that was that the region was pretty dark. There was not a lot of light in there. And there was this one objection where you had to find a treasure chest, I think. And that treasure chest was underneath the surface area. So I spent hours walking in circles in that fucking fortress trying to find where to go down there, and I didn't find it. I walked all around the fortress, inside the fortress, all around the mountain trying to find a fucking entrance. All around, I think there was a city nearby as well, and I was like, maybe it's somewhere around here, but it wasn't. Turns out there was a fucking carpet. And next to that carpet was a hole. I walked past that hole several times because I thought I thought it's part of the fucking carpet. I had to look up a video how to get down there and I was like, how the fuck did I miss that? There's a huge ass hole in the ground and I walked past it for hours on. Yeah, I went to bed after that. It was like 3 AM or something. Ah, DLC. I hardly ever actually played the DLCs. I don't have a big brain, man. I was very tired after that. The best part about it is, I kind of streamed that game every now and then because a friend of mine was kind of down, and he really he was interested in the game because he's from Greece, and he eventually bought it because I streamed for him on Discord every now and then, and like for my other friends as well. Like a Discord server with them, and had them watch me. And at some point I went into a fortress, and I don't know why, but somehow I managed to mess up. And once they notice you, the bounty hunters all come running as well, because you kill so many people and all that shit, right? And there were like, I don't know, 3 or 4 bounty hunters coming one after another, and they were like all way stronger than I was. But I somehow managed to prevail. But man, that was so fucking stressful. Dodging all the time, and then those huge ass weapons, and trying to kill one after another, and you have to jump around all the time and try not to get hit. Man. 2024, so it's in the future. No. Like, no, my brain. It's coming out in 2024. Man. That's what happens if your brain is too overused. Man. Why am I so fucking stupid? Oh god, stop smiling. My cheeks will hurt again. Why am I so fucking stupid, man? Sometimes, really. God damn it. Yeah, but I'm glad that they kind of started to slow down with the games. I remember when there was a big angry mass of fans of the franchise because they kept spamming out games. Like their life depended on it. And that kind of ruined them. Like, to me, Assassin's Creed is kind of dead ever since the 3rd part. The 4th one was still pretty fun because the main character is I don't know, he has a lot of personality. Fucking idiot, but still a lot of personality. Also, I like the character development on his side throughout the story. I think he has like one of the best character developments in anything. If you think about it, like if you have the first game, Altair basically was just a selfish person who didn't care shit about his people at the beginning, and he just killed whatsoever and broke the rules for his own benefit. And in the end, he started to care a lot about others and shit like that. Ezio basically turned from a fuckboy to a dude that actually cares about everybody. As far as I remember, at least. The 3rd game, I mean, Connor didn't really change. He has always been a fucking crybaby. I love the game, but he's really annoying. He's like literally a teenager with his behavior. He has like the worst attitude. He's like, God, he's such a crybaby. Connor is such a... I like his father though. His father is cool. Which is probably like why I like Black Flag so much as well, because it's kind of the backstory of his father, you know? Of his father's father, basically. Yeah, I like Edward. He was cool. He had like, what was he? He had his wife, and he was, like, his wife was pissed at him because he was drunk or something. I don't remember for sure. And then he was like, oh yeah, I gotta get his treasure. And then I come back and we gotta be rich or something. And I was legit sad when he got the news about his wife and all that. Like, I felt like crying. I felt so bad for him. Because he changed so much also from like a selfish asshole who didn't give a shit about people. Basically being a pirate. I think he wasn't a pirate at the beginning, was he? He was just dirt, kind of. And then later he started to care about people and saves people and all that shit. I was sad for that other woman that he kind of had romance with, that we were thinking he's a boy first, I believe. That part of the story always confused me a little bit because I don't know, somehow I didn't really know what the fuck was going on in that part of the story. I was so confused. Suddenly people are pregnant and then they die and somehow you have to save them, and I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I was so confused at that part. I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? Why are you pregnant? Why are you in prison? What the fuck happened? I don't remember what. I just know something happened there, and you save them, and later you have that red-haired friend, and she's like with you for a while. Does she replace the black guy, or does the black guy replace her? I don't remember anymore. I just know that there's a black guy who's later in the DLC, and I sadly never got to play that DLC. Never had it. One of them replaces the other, but I don't remember which replaces which anymore. But yeah. Black Flag had a cool story, like in the Animus. I hated the story outside of the Animus. You know, being a weird ass program, and somehow you get drugged, but there's like, I don't know, nothing happens to you, so it doesn't matter shit. And somehow this reincarnation thingy never ever gets touched on again. Also, you're like, how tall are you in that game? 3 meters? You talk to people and you're like towering over them as if you're like fucking, I don't know, man. The Eiffel Tower. Way too oversized. People are all like 1 meter and you're like 3 meters or something in that game. It's so weird. Yeah, I saw the DLC and I would have loved to play it, but I never had it. I think because my Xbox back then that I had wasn't mine. My brother kind of gave it to me because he didn't use it anymore. Was like one of the first models. It didn't have access to the internet, so I couldn't use a lot of the features to upgrade my ship and all that as well, because I couldn't access online mode, which kind of sucked. I couldn't complete the game, which pissed me off. Ezio was literally a fuckboy at the beginning. Like, he only cared about making out. Like, I remember when I played the second game, I legit refused to press the button to lay that girl in the first scene. No. He did it on his own eventually because I didn't press the buttons. I refused. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. We are not gonna do this. He did it without my consent, man. I didn't allow him. I didn't want to see that. Like, no, I don't wanna, man. Give me options. Giving me the options to press the button, but if I don't press it, it gets pressed anyway, so what's the point? Green, yellow, blue. My favorite part in the second Assassin's Creed is when Ezio gets born and you get to control the baby. You kick and you scream. That was fun. Consent this time. I don't know. One thing that I really hated after the third part is just like, I had friends who really disliked the real life portions with like Desmond in Assassin's Creed. They really did not like playing those. But I enjoyed those way more than the shit that is now in Assassin's Creed. Like, Origins, you just play some horny girl that gets horny because they're having sex in the Animus. And then some shit happens and I don't even know what the fuck is going on. The fourth one, you think it might lead to something because you find out stuff about Desmond and his father, but there is nothing happening. Nothing. They just abandoned the plot point of the first games, why you kind of did all that and why it mattered, and now it's just another killing game, kind of. I kind of miss the story outside of the animus, honestly. And kind of gave it a purpose. Like, I really hope that a lot of people had theories that like, oh no, Desmond is still alive, he just made a clone of himself with the orb he had from Ezio. But those are just theories in the end, and they didn't come true whatsoever, and I'm just like, man, I miss Desmond. Layla. Was that the one from Origin? I don't remember shit anymore. Desmond was cool. Like, I don't know. I like the story that kind of developed between him and his father. Like, at the beginning, his father was kind of just doing shit in his own interests and all that. And Desmond ran away, which is understandably. Got caught. And then the whole Lucy arc. I was really sad when Lucy turned out to be like a fucking snake. I was sad when that happened. I felt so bad for Desmond, man. And then when he was kind of supposedly dead, but that other dude kind of held him in the animus so he wouldn't die. And then he came back, and despite the trauma and all that shit, he decided to do what his dad actually intended to be done, so they can get those artifacts and keep them away from bad people, la la la, I don't know. And that kind of was cool. And then they brought the third game, which was about the fucking world end according to the calendar. And I was like, when that plot got revealed at the end, I was like, seriously? That's the thing you started the game with? That was your inspiration? Oh man. I believe I even played the game around that time. In that year, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I thought that was funny. You find out where Desmond is, so he's alive. I thought he's dead. Didn't they collect his corpse? I don't think in Valhalla Odyssey, I played Origins until a certain point, but I don't think I finished it. I continued the story unintentionally, and I kind of missed out a lot of it because of that. I kind of climbed into a temple that the story was kind of continuing in, but I didn't know that. Yeah, and I kind of climbed in there and the story continued, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know this person. Because that region was way too overleveled for me, but I just wanted to clear the base because I thought it's fun. Clearing an overleveled base. And I never played it to a point where I left the animus, the Odyssey one at least, I think. So I don't know shit about that one. Out of order, no. The only thing that I did with Assassin's Creed is that I started with the third one, because at that time we only had that one at home. And after that, I remember that my brother played a lot of the other games, because I remember him playing the first one. I still have like certain parts of the game stuck in my brain where he played, like poisoning a well of wine or something. And whenever he ran into that invisible wall that is not invisible because you kind of get those fragments when you run across the border of the map. So he gave me the first game so I can play it, and then I played the first game and I struggled because the controls are so different. And then he kind of rebought me the second one because we didn't have that one anymore. We still had Brotherhood and Revelations? Was it Revelation or Revolution? I'm not sure. the third one of Ezio. I played those, all of them. Then I played the third one again. Then the fourth one came out, and my brother instantly bought me the luxurious edition because he was like, hey, you like the game? I'm gonna buy you the fancy thingy with the art book and all that shit in it. And I played that one, and I liked it, despite me usually not liking sea travel shit, because I don't know, I find it so exhausting to I like Wind Waker is like a cool game and all, for example, Zelda, but I hate surfing around all the time. I fucking hate it so much. It's like one of my least favorite kind of things to do in video games. But that's why I was even more surprised that I like Black Flag. It's like one of the best. Most likely because the characters are just great. They have great characters in that game. But after that it kind of went downhill for me, I don't know. I mainly was interested in the Egypt and Greece one because I love their culture and like their history and all that stuff. I'm really intrigued by the gods. I'm so interested in that shit. Which is why I really wanted them. I'm actually using the Gods edition of Origins as my footstool. It's like a huge box. It's my footstool. Ever since I got it. Collectors would murder me. Yeah. I have 2 brothers actually. I gotta take a sip of water. Yeah, Odyssey is nice, but I didn't play it that much. I actually didn't like the sailing there. I did a little bit of it and it's so fucking weird. I don't know. The bracing and then... there's something odd about it. Also, the steering sometimes is kind of weird. Maybe it's just me though. Because in a lot of games they change the way the controls work when you're like on a ship. I fucking hate that so much. I also feel like that I really enjoyed Black Flag because it's probably not just me, but Edward gives me Jack Sparrow vibes, and Jack Sparrow is like one of my favorite fictional characters. Very well played. Sad we won't ever get to see him again. I really liked that character. He was cool. Not to mention also because I really liked the third game and I was like, hey, wait, what? Kenway? So that's the dad of Connor's father. So basically his grandpa, right? And I remember that the sailor guy in the third game also often hints at your grandfather being a pirate and all that. Because he somehow knew him or something. And I was really interested in it, and then the game came out and was like, yeah, this is so cool. I like that. I think I have the DLC as well. I'm not sure though. Because Odyssey actually a friend of mine bought for me on PC without me knowing about it. They just gave it to me on my birthday a few years back. And they were like, yep, I know you like Assassin's Creed. You don't have that game yet. So here. And they also bought me the package of the third game while they were at it. The remastered one. With the DLC, and was like, the fuck, thank you, I guess. Yeah, I still have to play them because of that. I would really like to kind of play all of them, honestly, but the problem is the controls. I know that if I play the older Assassin's Creed, like the really old ones, their controls are so fucking bad. I will struggle mad, man. I will struggle so bad. Not even funny. That's like my main concern there. Like, I remember playing the third one I did third one. The second one and the first one was like, the stories are kind of cool. They build up what is going on and all that shit, right? But the controls, God, the fucking controls, man. I was happy when I was done with playing them because of the controls. They were so bad. Just, ugh. Just right up awful. I was constantly kind of dying in the second one because the controls were just so bad and I didn't know how to play properly because of that, man. Constantly dying because of controls. Yeah, that's also so confusing. I noticed that when I first played the third one, I was like used to that control. Then I played the first one, where the controls God, I messed up so many of the missions because I feel like the newer the games are, the more option they give you, right? In the older games, most of the time you did have to sneak. You weren't allowed to be like seen and all that, and it was hella annoying a lot of times. I feel like they heavily implemented those kind of missions where you had to sneak up on people and listen to them in the third one and the fourth one. I don't think they were that highly implemented before that. There were sneak missions as well, but you didn't have to like listen to their conversations and shit like that. And not be caught. Which was sometimes really, really fucking hard, man, because they walk so slow and you had to somehow figure out how to walk slow behind them and not be caught or be cut off because cartooniest your games like shift. It wasn't better on a controller either. I remember dying a lot because I didn't know how to walk properly. I just fell off the fucking buildings. Or I didn't know how to dodge attacks whatsoever. The funniest shit to me though is in the first game that you have to pray to get in cities and shit. Like, yeah, just ignore that guy that's like covered in blood and his robe kind of looks different to the other people, but he's just praying. He's no danger. That was my favorite aspect, man. The only thing I noticed throughout the games when I replayed them, God, the horses look so ugly in the new games. They used to look kind of pretty in the old ones, but the animation was wonky as hell. They look so ugly in the new games. I don't know why, but I feel like the people who made the horses in Assassin's Creed have never seen horses before. I just see them and I get scared. I get nightmares from seeing those horses. They scare me. They haunt me at night. Yeah, fucking scary, man. On the beach. Bench. Valhalla, I didn't play that game at all. I had friends who started it, but personally I didn't, because there's just... The world is so big, I feel like I won't finish that game within like 10 years if I played it. Knowing myself. There's just too much I can do in that game. I feel like that's a bad thing for me. Might be good for others, but for me I feel like that's a really bad thing to happen, having too much to do at once. Like, I'm still stuck in Zelda because if I play how I would usually play, I'm never going to finish that game. It's going to be the first time I finish that game since it got released on stream, because I intend to finish it on stream eventually. But other than that, I never once finished it. I never defeated Ganondorf in that game. First of all, because from what I know, he's really fucking underwhelming. And secondly, because I just feel like doing everything else rather than taking care of the main boss. I know that they were like, I had friends who said there's just so much to do that they didn't finish it, and I was like, yeah. If some of my friends even say that, then I shouldn't even try, man. Oh, that's the wrong color. I will be stuck there until the end of eternity, man. It's just my problem with like big map games. I get stuck. Pretty much. It's just... I don't know, I always think like... It gets pretty boring for you guys as well, probably at some point, when I kind of do the same shit all the time on stream. And I mean, I have to move on to other games eventually. I feel weird when I play the same game for like a really long time. It feels weird on stream. Because I'm supposed to entertain, and I feel like it's not entertaining anymore if I... if I do it over and over and over and over. Stop! Stupid program. But yeah, way too addicted. That's kind of how I feel as well, but like I'm addicted to clearing camps. It's like I really love clearing those camps as cleanly and neatly as I can. I go in there, I make out the guards, and I kill them one by one, and I will wait there in a corner for as long as it takes for that guard to come there so I can get dispose of him and throw him off the cliff or something. So that the other guards don't notice his corpse. Like I will clean up after I murder those NPCs. And I think that's really addicting to me. I don't know why, it kind of triggers something in that monkey brain of mine. Game. We will see, I guess. Like I'm also kind of I would like to play Witcher, but at the same time I'm kind of scared of playing it because I remember the last time I tried playing it, I struggled so much with the controls, and I'm a little bit worried that will kind of prevent me from enjoying it on stream, because I don't know how I will do now, you know. And like with the new one coming out, I would love to play that when it comes out, depending on what it's about, of course, or how it looks like, whatever. I would love to do that. That would be kind of cool. Oh, I just see that. No. Where's it? Where's the layer? There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Assassin's Creed has a weird kinda... I used to really like it for the story, but by now it's more a... I find the story less intriguing most of the time. I like Odyssey because it's about Greek gods, and I liked Origin because the whole setting of like Egypt, I love that setting. It's like one of my favorite settings. Like, I don't know if you ever watched The Prince of Egypt and all that shit. I love that show simply because of the setting. I don't know, it has something that I'm just really interested in. The ancient times and all that shit is just so interesting to me. Like the main reason why I wanted to play it. On the music, man, or Origins. I don't know if about Origins right now, but Odyssey's music is so fucking good, man. Still listen to it up until today. Every now and then it gets recommended to me on YouTube and I will instantly click on it. I like the DLCs actually. The DLCs were really nice. The music especially. I liked I liked both of them actually, but Heart of Stones was like my favorite one. We've gone to them. Really like that one. I love those creepy vibes. Shady demons. Make a contract without your consent because they trick you into it. Yeah. I don't know. Oh. But if the new one is good, I would love to play it. Would be kind of cool. Like, I don't know, to me streaming is also kind of a excuse to play games. Because generally I know that I don't really play in my free time. Because I don't know what free time is. I don't know that word. It has to feel like a job to me, and playing just for myself is just lonely, honestly, man. I need someone that I can entertain. Like, I mainly started like a while back. My little sister sometimes would ask me to play certain games, and I would be like, okay. I only played Breath of the Wild because she was at some point like, she would like to watch me play it. So I started playing it just because of that. And I enjoy that, and it's like kind of why I already was like, I think I will enjoy streaming. People like wasting their time on me. I mean, as long as both parties have fun, I guess it's all right, right? I think it's I don't know. I really like it. It gives me a purpose to play games. I actually feel like there's a purpose in doing it. I'm not wasting my time. The same with art, kind of, by now. I'm just like, since you guys often tell me that you really like my art streams, I'm trying to make efforts to include them more, because, like, I mean, they're more chill, and I can focus a lot more on chat when I'm on art streams than when I'm in gaming streams. I'm just kind of really distracted by the game. So yeah. Oops. Ah! Wrong button. Wrong lever, cronk! Close to the desk. Which is why I was like thinking, if the project stuff tomorrow, if my conversation with that prof goes into a direction that actually goes somewhere, maybe I can work on that stuff on stream, because it is probably, especially in the beginning, mainly about art as well. And after that there will be more art. Eventually there will be rigging, and I could even stream that. So yeah, it's kind of... will most likely not stream all of it, but like, if I feel like it, I feel like that would be kind of nice. Just to hang out with everybody. Be a background noise for the next 3 hours. I don't know. Feeling like I'm being productive to help my ape brain. I have issues, man. Ah. Need coloring line art, man. But it makes such a huge difference. It makes the picture look so much fucking softer than it does without. Good on there. Hope that was everything. Looks like it. Oh god, my eyes need some rest after the stream. Not much is for certain. I've been on the laptop for way too long today, man. I'm telling you. This does not look good. But I do it manually. Yeah, but like for me it was, I was kind of working on like part-time job stuff, and I had to like it's designing stuff, so it takes time to like to finish it and all that, so I have to stare at my screen for pretty long, and then I have to show it all the time and like do adjustments depending on what they want to be changed, la la la. And yeah, I can't just leave. I was sitting there for like at least 4 hours just staring at my screen. Yeah. Stopped. And then shortly after I helped my mother for a little bit. And then I started streaming and I was like, God, my eyes. My eyes are kind of tired. Like after stream I will most likely eat. And after I ate, I will probably look at stuff for tomorrow for a bit. And then I go to bed, I guess. Multi-millionaire. I hope that's gonna happen. I just need to sit at home after that. I don't think that's not in this life. Sounds funny. Up there. Yeah. Ah. There we go. Oh, my eyes are just gone. Now they are visible. Woo! Eyes. We have that. I would need to be very rich for that to happen. Yay! Oh, wait, what? The outline. I feel like if I had a shit ton of money, one of the first things I would do is like help out a lot of shelters. Like when I see how tiny the spaces are for the animals that are like held in shelters and all that, I feel so bad for them. Oopsie. Not to mention the overcrowding and all that, and I don't think it is something that happens in Germany. I don't know about the rest of Europe, but like I know that in America, if a pet isn't adopted in a certain amount of time, they will just basically kill it. Which I think is just fucking sad, man. They kill especially kittens and elderly cats if they don't get adopted or they don't look adoptable. That's just so fucking depressing, man. It's so sad. Not clear for what animal shelters, I said. I will help them. Because the elderly animals and the babies get just killed off if nobody adopts them in like America at least. I don't know if that's the case for the rest of Europe as well, but in Germany I don't think they kill them. They just don't take them in anymore at some point. And of course they can't feed them properly and all that shit because they don't have the money, la la la. And that's just depressing, man. Depressing. Shelters break my heart. Like, if I go into a shelter, I have been in a shelter once in my entire life, and that was when I formed a contract with them to catch the strays in my area. Like, I didn't even manage to catch all of them, but some of them I did. And I made a contract with them that they pay most of the castration costs together with the vet, and I pay like a certain amount for every cat. That was the only time I was ever in a shelter, and I felt like adopting all of the pets there because they make me feel so awful seeing in those tiny spaces that most of them are, and nobody takes them home, and it just breaks my heart so bad. That's why I'm always like, you gotta castrate your fucking pets, because it's just there's so many of them. It hurts. Of course, that's important as well. Gift subs here. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like, I mean, yeah, people are always like, why are you taking care of animals before you take care of like children care and all that? I'm like, yes, of course. Like, it sucks for kids as well to be like in homes, but personally my heart is closer to like pets and all that somehow. They mean more to me than most people do, because we kind of force them to breed. A lot of people don't take the responsibility of nurturing their pets. It's on us that there are so many of them, and on us that they suffer so much. We have the capability of just stopping to breed if we want to, but we don't. So it's kind of on us. So yeah, I don't know, that's just how my brain kind of works in that term. It's not because I'm like, you don't deserve to be happy. It's just more that like, I don't know, man. Pets suffer because of us. I just realized that I kind of colored this entire picture just already. Oh, my head cracked. I'm a grandma. Fucking grandma. Gotta add the lilies though. Wow. This is gonna be wallpaper. I would probably upload that wallpaper on Discord as well, so people can use it if they want or whatever. Whatever. I mean, I always upload them to Discord, but yeah. I feel like I forgot something. I can't think of it right now, though. Half, grandma. Just half. Free commissions. Free commissions where you pay money. Yes, second there. But yeah, I don't know. A rocking chair. I don't think that would be good for me because rocking chairs are really similar to boats, I feel. I would get sick. I don't think that's a good idea. Hello, where's my paying subs for commissions? Okay. I don't really know how paid subs work with money. I don't understand a lot of stuff still about streaming on Twitch and all that. There's so much I still have to learn. I have motion sickness. I have very severe motion sickness actually. Yeah. No rocking chair. We had like this hammock thingy that you kind of put in a chair, you know, and then you swing around. Oops, I clicked the button accidentally. And you kind of swing around on that shit. I used to think, yeah, maybe it's kind of fun to get in there, but no, it's not. It's not fun. I hate it. I'm not that unstable when it comes to walking yet, okay? I can still walk pretty fine, unless my hip just gives up or something. Anyways, I will rate now because this picture is almost done. I will do the finishing touches later maybe, or maybe tomorrow, and then upload it and all that. It's almost done basically. I didn't realize that I've gotten this far. Yeah, I will leave and check out my stuff for tomorrow and eat, check out more stuff for tomorrow and rest my eyes. And I hope you guys have a nice rest of the day, evening, whatsoever. And I will play Breath of the Wild the next 2 days after tomorrow. And Sunday I will play Kirby with my little sister. And I don't know if we will finish it, but maybe we will. Thank you all for being here today. We will rate the same person as yesterday today, so you can chill in another art stream. And I'll see you all on Friday. You're very welcome. Let's go. A few people that are here. Padimod. Glad you like it. Okay, let's go. See you all on Friday. Bye-bye.